everyone, I welcome you all in the virtual classroom of Advanced Marketing Management. In the previous lecture, we discussed about layout of advertisement copy. Now we are going to start a new question, that is advertising media. Advertising media are means or vehicles through which advertisers communicate their message to prospective customers to influence their buying behavior. Media means the vehicle through which advertisers communicate their message. Now, if we want to travel from one place to another place, we are using various types of vehicles like bike, car, train, bus, plane. So, these are the various vehicles through which we travel from one place to another. In the same way, if marketer wants to send the message regarding their product and service to customer, so here the message of marketer is reaches to customer through a vehicle, and this vehicle is known as a advertising media. The reason why advertising media is used, so with the help of advertising media, marketer can influence the buying behavior of their prospective or you can say potential customers. So it is a media through which marketer is motivating their buyers that the product is able to satisfy their needs and wants in an effective way. So media is nothing but it is a vehicle through which advertiser communicate the message about the product to their prospective or potential customers. Now, before discussing the advertising media, we will discuss some factors affecting to the choice of media. Now, various types of media are there like print media, broadcast media, outdoor media. So, various types of media are there. But as a marketer, which media is good for your product or service to promote? So, here some of the factors which is affecting to choice the particular type of media. First factor is objective of the firm. Second, the spending capacity of the advertiser. Third, the number of people the message needs to be reached. Fourth, the type of customers to be reached. Fifth, the coverage of the medium. Sixth, the credibility and image of the medium. Now let us discuss each of these factors one by one. The first factors affecting for the selection of advertising media, that is objective of the firm. Now for new company, the objective is to create awareness about the product and service in the minds of customers. If company is existing and running business for many years, then the objective is to create brand value, means to create a image of a product, of luxurious product, or you can say branded product, and to remind the customer, means your product is available in a market for quite longer period of time, and in order to remind your customer that still this product is available from a market and customer can purchase the product, so in order to remind, right, advertisement is done. So for new company the objective is to create awareness, and for existing company the objective is to create brand value or to remind the customer. So this is the first factor that is affecting for the selection of advertising media, that which media is good for them. Now if we consider that for new company awareness is the main agenda for them, Broadcast media means television and radio is the best medium, and for the existing company who want to remind their customer, for them print media like newspaper and magazines are more effective just because the agenda is only to remind the customer. The second factor, that is the spending capacity of the advertiser. The selection of advertising media depends upon how much funds are available for the advertisement campaign. High budget is there, so a company can use the television media, and if the budget for advertisement is low or very less amount is available for advertisement, then newspaper and hoardings are the best media. Also, high budget, the multinational companies or large scale organization whose profit earning is more, sales is more, so those companies are able to set high budget for the advertisement, means they spend more amount for advertisement, and this company may go for television commercials or television advertisement. While those companies who belong from small scale industries or medium scale companies, for them newspaper and hoardings are the best medium. Just because the cost of advertising in television is comparatively higher as compared to newspaper and hoardings. The third factor affecting choice of advertising media, that is the number of people the message needs to be communicated. Means what is the size of your target market, means how many customers you want to convey the message to. So here various level of medias are there: local media, regional media, national media, and international media. Now local media is able to cover the local population. Say for example, hoardings are there, pamphlets are there, or local newspaper or television channel. Say for example, city cable. So city cable is broadcast right up to a particular city only. So if your target customer is living in particular town or particular city, then you can use hoardings, pamphlets, local newspapers, or you can say use local channels like city cable. But if your target market lives in particular region, say for example particular state like Gujarat, so if your target market lives in the Gujarat region, so here the media that you need to choose, which is having a reach up to the entire Gujarat region. Say for example, you can use Sandesh newspaper, or you can advertise your product in ABP Asmita, right? So this newspaper or TV channel is having reach to particular region, that is Gujarat. Then third one is national level. If you want to send the message or you want to reach to the target market which is belonging not to particular region but to entire nation or a country, then national medias are used. Say for example, the Economic Times newspaper. Then if we talk about broadcast media like television, then Aaj Tak, Star Plus. So these are the channels or television channels which is having a reach to the entire country, India. Then international media means if your target market is living around the world, or you can say in a many countries in a world, then you have to use international media. Say for example, Time magazine, which is having reach all over the world, it is circulated all over the world. Then if we talk about channels, then CNN International. So this is again a news channel which is broadcasting news all over the world. So these media are having reach at international level. So the number of people, the message of advertisement needs to be communicated: local, regional, national, and international. Then fourth factor is type of customers to be reached. For example, pharmaceutical company who is wanting to advertise an antibiotic would only prefer to advertise to doctors, not to the general public. In such a case, company would prefer to advertise in medical journal. Now, as we know, then when we fell sick, at that time we are going to doctors for the consultation that we are suffering from this and this disease. At that time, doctor is the one who give us the prescription that this medicine will cure the disease. So doctor is at a best place to give prescription that which medicine is helpful to cure the disease. So those company means pharmaceutical company who are manufacturing any kind of antibiotic or vaccine or any kind of medicines. So these companies are not directly targeting to the patients who are suffering from this disease, but they are contacting with the doctors or consultants, right, who are giving prescription about this kind of medicines. So here, if your target customer is any patient or a ill person, then you have to communicate your message not to that your target customer, but you have to focus on the reference group. So here the reference group is doctors, or you can say medical stores. So pharmaceutical companies are advertising their product to doctors and medical store owners, not to the general public, as general public do not have idea regarding the medicines, that which medicine is helpful to cure the disease. The fifth one is the coverage of medium. Again, we discussed in the previous slide. The coverage of medium is different from local to regional, regional to national, national to international. As we discussed, local media are limited to particular town or city. Regional media are limited to particular region or state like Gujarat. National media are limited to particular country like India, and international media are able to communicate message to entire world or most of the part of the world. So here marketer have to decide that which media is adequate or preferable by their product or the company. Sixth one is the credibility and image of the medium. Advertisement on national channel during cricket match, national newspaper having high credibility and image in public mindset, means credibility of media is different from one media to another. Say for example, local media to regional to national to international. So international media is having high credibility than national media. Then national media is having high credibility as compared to regional, and regional media is having high credibility as compared to local medias. Right? So here general public is having different credibility. Say for example, credibility of Sandesh newspaper and Times of India. So here the credibility is high in the case of Times of India just because it is circulated around India, while Sandesh is limited to Gujarat region. So credibility is changing with the coverage of a medium. Here, say for example, if you are advertising your product during any cricket match, then it is having high credibility. If you are broadcasting your advertisement during any popular shows like Kaun Banega Crorepati, then it is also having high credibility. So credibility and image of firm also matters. So these were the factors affecting selection of advertising media. Now the next point, that is media scheduling. Strike when iron is hot. There is no business which runs on straight line. There is always ups and downs. Ups and downs means boom period and recession period. A lot of business runs in a season, that is there is a peak season and peak off season. Most marketers prefer to advertise during peak season, and the advertising schedule can be divided into two parts: micro scheduling and macro scheduling. Now, here scheduling means marketer have to decide the timetable, then at what time the advertisement will be broadcasted or it will be published. So here timetable is to be made. Now this schedule can be for entire year, for 6 months, for 1 month, 15 days, and sometime it is for 1 day also. So here marketer have to decide the timetable, that during a day for how many time this advertisement will appear on this particular television channel or this particular newspaper. So here marketer have to decide the right timing and frequency of the advertisement. Now based on this we can schedule the advertising media in two types: micro and macro. Now micro, we all know, that is narrow in nature, while macro, that is broad in nature, that we will discuss. Now first of all, macro scheduling. Macro scheduling decision calls for deciding how to schedule the advertising in relation to seasonal and business cycle trends. It is a decision regarding longer span of time, spreading over a year or even more. For example, industries like ice cream and cold drinks follow seasonal business. Now, as I have told you in the previous slide, micro scheduling decision is a decision for a longer period of time. It may be for a year or also more than that. Now here company decide the scheduling of their advertisement for entire year or sometimes more than entire year. Here example is given that ice cream manufacturing or cold drinks manufacturing companies are having seasonal business. That ice cream and cold drinks are having more demand during summertime and less demand during monsoon and winter time. So how the scheduling should be done for this type of product? So summer is a peak season, means during the summer cold drinks and ice cream is having high demand, so high advertisement should be done during the summer period. Monsoon is considered as a moderate season, means moderate level of demand is there for ice cream and cold drinks. So during monsoon season, moderate advertisement should be done. And winter, when there is a cold atmosphere, at that time the demand for ice cream and cold drink are less, so it is known as a off season, very less demand is there. So during this time low or no advertisement should be done. So here scheduling, or you can say timetable, is made based upon the demand. When there is high demand, high advertisement frequency should be there. When there is a moderate demand, moderate advertisement frequency should be there. And at time when there is a low demand, at that time less amount should be spent for advertisement, so advertisement frequency should be less. Now micro scheduling decisions calls for the allocating advertising expenditures within short period to gain the maximum impact. Micro scheduling duration in day, week, fortnight, a month, or sometimes little more than that. Now, contrary to macro scheduling means scheduling for 1 year or more than that. Now, micro scheduling means a scheduling of advertising media for shorter period of time, for 1 day, 1 week, fortnight means every 15 days, a month or sometimes more than that. So here timetable for the advertisement or frequency is made for a very short period of time. Maximum it can be for 1 month and minimum it can be for 1 day. Now for example, ice cream producing company spends high budget during April and May month. Why? Just because April and May month, right, during these 2 months, the demand for ice cream is high. So marketer is trying to make more advertisement frequency during this month. For educational institute like school, colleges, tuition classes, they spend high budget or they are doing high advertisement during April and May. Why? Just because during these 2 months admissions are open. So for ice cream, cold drinks or educational institute, May and April are the month. Sorry, April and May are the month where high advertisement frequency should be there, just because this is a peak time in a year to make sales. So micro scheduling and macro scheduling. Now the main question that we were discussing, that is types of media. A question can be asked in your examination for 14 marks, that what is advertising media? Explain its type in detail. So total six types are there. First, print media. Second, broadcast media. Third, outdoor media. Fourth, internet media. Fifth, social media. And last, product placement. Today we are going to discuss about print media, and rest of the 5 media we will discuss in next lecture. So first of all, print media. Now print media contains all those medias where advertisement is made on paper, say for example newspaper, magazines. The first one is newspaper. Newspaper are the most traditional mediums of getting news. Penetration of newspaper is universal, means newspaper is a commodity which is available worldwide. Majority of population is having a habit of reading newspaper in the morning. So majority of the population in a country, or you can say in a world, is having a habit to read newspaper in the early morning. Even the government has identified newspaper as an essential commodity for citizens in their routine life. So government is also saying that newspaper is one of the basic commodity or basic good that each and every citizens need in their routine life. Just because newspapers are the only medium for many people in a country to get the news that what is happening around the country or the world, especially those areas where still electrification is not there, right? Many parts in India and villages where still electricity is not available for those people, for those villages. Newspaper is the only medium to get news that what is happening around the world. In India, newspapers are circulated in many vernacular languages, but Hindi and English language newspaper is more popular. Vernacular means pradeshik bhasao. So in India, newspaper is circulated in various vernacular languages like Gujarati, Punjabi, Marathi, Malayalam. But Hindi and English language newspaper is more popular in India. Now the advantages of newspaper. Advertising on newspaper is less costly as compared to other media, especially broadcast media, means television. So if you want to advertise your product on television, you have to spend lakhs and crores of rupees. But if you want to advertise your product on newspaper, then you can advertise within thousands of rupees. So it is less costly. Second benefit, it is read by every section of the society, means whether it is poor, middle class or rich, whether it is male or female, whether it is young people or old people, so whether it is businessman or farmer, so all the section of society reads the newspaper, so the popularity is more. Now disadvantage is life of newspaper is very short. It is replaced every single morning. So newspaper is a commodity which is having very short lifespan. So for any reason if you miss to read today's newspaper, now this newspaper you will you will not read today's newspaper right tomorrow, just because we are having a habit to read the news which is trending or which is new for us. So the newspaper that is published yesterday or day before yesterday, that we forgot to read for any of the reason, so today we will not read the newspaper that we have forgot to read yesterday or the day before yesterday. So this is also a limitation. The life of newspaper is very short. Some psychological studies state that 80% content read by a reader in newspaper are forgotten within the span of 2 hours. Now, according to one psychological study, it states that if a reader has read 10 news in a newspaper, then within 2 hours of time, 8 news will be forgotten by him or her. Only 2 news will be remembered. Means 80% content read by a reader will be forgotten within 2 hours. So this is also a disadvantage. Say for example, if you have advertised your product on newspaper and customer or potential customer has read the advertisement, but the chances of remembering this advertisement by that person is only 20%, just because according to this study 80% content is been forgotten by a reader within 2 hours of time. Third disadvantage, illiterate people cannot read newspaper. So those people who are illiterate, who don't know how to read, so they are also unable to read the newspaper. So these are the disadvantage newspaper is having. Now second type of print media, that is magazines, journal and periodicals. Magazines are of various subjects like sports magazine, politics magazine, business magazines, magazines for farmers, magazines for students, magazines for women, right? So magazines are of various subject and type. Now advantages, life of magazine is longer than newspaper. As we discussed in the previous slide that newspaper is been replaced every morning, means the life of newspaper is only one day. But as compared to newspaper, the life of magazine is longer. So magazines are not published every morning, they are published weekly, fortnightly and sometimes magazines are published monthly. So a reader will read magazine for a couple of days, so the life of new magazine is high, or you can say longer as compared to newspaper. Second, paper quality of magazine is quite good as compared to newspaper. So the material of paper which is used in newspaper is somewhat of low quality as compared to magazine. So magazines are using right good quality of paper, that also creates a good impression in the target audience mind. Third, segmentation can be done. For example, advertisement about new IPO, that if a company is going to issue their new share, they are going to right go for IPO, then it can be advertised on business magazines. If any beauty care company is going to launch any cosmetic product, so it can be advertised on woman centric news magazines like Nari. So various types of magazines are there that we have discussed, that sports magazine, politics, business, for farmers, students, women. So various categories are there. So here segmentation can be done. Disadvantage: circulation is less as compared to newspaper. Now, newspaper is a common commodity that almost every person is having at their home, but magazines are selected by only few people who are interested in reading this particular type of magazine. So circulation, or you can say the distribution of magazine, is comparatively less. It is not popular among all the section of the society. So newspaper is much popular while magazine is not that much popular by all the sections of the society. And it is, the reach of magazine is also less. Say for example, if a magazine is there for women, say for example Nari is there, so it is a magazine for only women, so only women will read, other people will not read. If a magazine is there for business, so those people who belong from business, right, they will read the business magazines, other people will not. So here the target audience is also limited. Third one, directories. Usually directories are a collection of names, addresses and phone numbers. Many organizations and associations have a list of their member in the directories. Directories have yellow page for advertisements. Now directories are getting a old concept, but it is also a medium of advertisements. Directory simply means it is a collection of name, address and phone numbers of particular organization's member. Now say for example, if there is a association of doctors, so they will publish a directory which will have names of all the doctors who are the member of this organization or union, their contact numbers and their addresses. So say for example you are a member of this organization, say for example Dental Association of India, where all the doctors in India are the members, right? So you are also a doctor and you are also the part, or you can say member of this association, Dental Association of India. Now if you want to get any consultation from any other doctor who is your colleague, but you don't know the phone number, so you can use the directory that you are having and you can turn the pages and you will be able to find the doctor's contact number and address that you are looking for. So directories are there. Now this directory looks like a book, and here some pages are there which is known as the yellow pages. Now yellow pages are specially for the advertisement, so whatever cost occurred for the preparation and for the printing of this directory will be covered by the advertisement that is there in yellow pages. So yellow pages are there where various type of pharmaceuticals companies and those companies who are related with, right, this healthcare sector, they will publish their advertisement in these yellow pages in the directory of Dental Association of India, right? If another association is there, say for example Rajkot Engineering Association, so all the companies who are the member of this association, right, who are the member of this association, their names, address will be there, and here also yellow page will be there where various types of product advertisement will be there related with this engineering industries. Now the advantage: life of an directory is long and it increases chance of advertisement read by people. As compared to newspaper and magazine, the life of directory is much longer and the chances of advertisement to be read by people is also high. Disadvantage: person may not read it casually during free time. So if person is free at that time, that person will not read the directory. A person only use the directory when a person is in need of any persons or any members contact number or address. So at that time only they will use. So during free time or casually they will not read the directory. Second, directories are like dictionaries which are only referred when need, that we discuss that whenever you are in need of any type of information regarding any person or any member of association, at that time only you will refer to the directory. And chances of advertisement to be skipped is very high. Say for example, if directory is having 100 pages and the yellow page where advertisement is there, which is placed at the page number 34, and you are turning the page and the person name who are you are in need of is written on the page number 22, so at that only you will stop turning the page, just because whatever information or whatever person name you are looking for is available in the page number 22, so now you will not turn the pages. So the advertisement is on page number 34, but the information that you are in need of is available at the page number 22, so you will stop turning the pages. So this is also a limitation. Last one is flyers. Flyer means the pamphlets. It is printed piece of paper which is distributed among the target audience, and there are two popular means of distributing flyers in India. Flyers again means pamphlets. So two method is there which is popular to distribute the pamphlets or flyers. First one, distributing flyers in a traffic place like bus stations, railway stations, near to any educational institute like school, colleges. So at that time, a person will stand and it will distribute the pamphlets the person was passing by. The second method, that is attaching flyers with the newspaper. This is the most popular method where the pamphlets are attached with the newspaper which is been placed to people's home. Now the advantage, cost of printing and distribution is less as compared to newspaper and magazine advertisement. Disadvantage, again several studies and researches suggest that only 10% of the flyers are actually read by the target audience. That is, one of 10 flyers are distributed go into the hands of target audience which are read. So again, according to one research and study, it is found out that only 10% are the flyers are being read by the target audience and 90% are being thrown out. So if we have distributed 10 flyers or 10 pamphlets to 10 different people, so the only one person will actually read the pamphlet and other 9 people will just throw it out in a dustbin. So this is again a limitation of flyers. So these are the print medias that we have discussed. Broadcast media and other media we will discuss in the next lecture. Thank you.